6 years ago, we started a YouTube channel to document our adventures and share our life as we grow as a family. But like what happens with lots of people, we got caught up in the hustle and bustle, and we watched our dreams of traveling and exploring together fade to the background. Luckily for us, life threw me a curveball, and everything's changing for our family. No more giving everything I have to a career, just to come home and give my family the scraps. This time, the Esquibels are escaping. Together.
Whoa!
Hey Crystal, how long did our drive take?
Probably like 6 hours.
How long does it usually take?
4.5.
Why? Why did it take so long?
Well, if you would have pressed record, it would...
It's a good start. It's a great start to the first vlog in like 4 years.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah, that's broken.
It's gonna make for a good video, honey.
Oh.
Sniffing her fetch stuff all day. Can I take this in? Hello.
So, a few years back, we decided to start a travel/camping vlog. And well, life happened, and we took quite the hiatus. And then life happened even more, and we decided to give it another try. Everyone needs a hook for getting stuff out of the back of their truck. Hi. So this weekend we're at Crystal's parents' house, getting away from things, regrouping, and coming up with a plan on how we're going to revitalize the channel. He's trying to take me out. I guarantee it. It's a life insurance policy.
One of our family's favorite way to connect is spending time in the great outdoors. And anytime we get up to the lake in the wintertime, that means ice fishing. I like to get out a little early, drill the holes, and get everything ready for the kids to just come out and fish. Now, if I could just keep the side-by-side out of the deep snow, maybe we could actually spend some time fishing and less time getting unstuck. Oh well, it gives Mom something to laugh about.
Okay.
Ooh, so close to getting me. Oh, come on. It's massive.
Okay, Haskins, I'm gonna put this one down.
And then, that ended doesn't have bait.
Yeah. What, buddy?
Where is it? Didn't just open me.
Got him.
Ooh, nice. Nice, son. Nice. I see it. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it came off. That was cool.
Wait, at least we can still have a chance to get him again.
Got him.
I got another one. This one's bigger. This one's bigger.
Okay, let me get the thing.
This is a bigger. That's a thing. Oh, this one's 100%.
Okay, just wait. It's a tullibee.
Oh, fish.
Here comes Daddy.
And me. He's heading to you, Dad.
Get down there.
Well, if everyone in the cabin was waiting for fish for supper, they're gonna go hungry. The sun was starting to set, and the boys had cold fingers and toes, and we knew we had a bit of a side-by-side ride to get back to shore. Honestly, I think the kids like riding on that thing just as much as they like fishing, which is exactly why we knew tomorrow's plans were gonna be a hit.
Okay, please bring the rods to me.
Okay, I'll just scan real quick to see if there's any fish.
Yeah, you can scan that with that. That's fine.
I can't wait to see this bad boy. I haven't been sledding in so long. Will we go as fast as we did yesterday? It's like 15 or so.
We're going sledding behind the side-by-side. Mom's gonna drive. I'm gonna be the cameraman. And the boys,
Mom's gonna drive.
it was nice knowing you.
To the boys, Mom's safe and responsible, but I know who I married.
Ready?
Do we have health insurance in Canada?
You have a big scratch over there.
That's a polarizer, it's fine.
I don't know that we have health insurance now. You ready to go?
Fine.
Dad, you ready?
Let's go. What happened?
It unclicked.
Oh man!
I knew that would happen.
Whoops!
What happened? It unclicked. What's wrong? Brandon, are you having fun? Wow.
Good one.
Huh?
I said good
Sorry.
one.
Lost the kids real quick.
Mom thought she was funny spraying snow back into the sled. Now it's time for Axton and I to get a little payback.
How was the ride, boys?
It was great. Yes, we went like 30 miles an hour. Yeah, we went 30 miles.
an hour.
I almost flipped off.
Remember when I lost you guys?
Look at how fast we just snowing.
Well, that was fun. Tonight, Crystal and I are going to get together and talk about the future of the channel. We kind of put a pause. Just a lot of stuff going on in our lives the last few years and more babies and yeah, it's been a whole thing. But now we're kind of hitting our groove again and we decided we wanted to start anew and try to do some big things. So we're going to make a plan tonight, this summer, putting it into action. Yeah, could I get 2 large vanilla iced coffees?
2 large vanilla iced coffee, yeah.
Yeah, and a bacon everything bagel, please. Thank you very much, you too. There you go. Okay, 5 minutes of drinking these coffees and then you'll be ready to talk on camera. All right, we're heading home. We got coffee. Mom wouldn't go on the camera without coffee, so we got coffee. So we never got around to discussing the future while we were at the lake. So we figured we'd do it while we drive. So in the last 6 months, our lives have changed pretty significantly. We knew that there was going to be a career change for me, and so preemptively we sold our camper just to have less things to worry about. With the career change, we just didn't know what the finances were going to look like. But we did know that I was going to start having significantly more time off and a heck of a lot less stress. I've been making YouTube videos and creating social media content for not only the kids and I on a different channel, but for some other groups for a few years. And that's been awesome, but the problem is I'm always gone, or the family's not doing anything together. And so we decided to come back and revitalize this channel, because this is where it all started. And this is just a way for us to get out, do cool stuff, but do it together.
And now that our kids are older, it's going to be easier.
Right. When we first did it, the two older boys were older. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with having babies, but anybody who likes to camp or RV knows that camping and RVing and driving and long hours in a vehicle just don't work out with a newborn. And so now that our youngest is turning 4, I feel like we've got a better chance to successfully go out and do things and keep it fun and only mildly stressful.
Sometimes snacks.
All of the snacks. So that gets us into the present. What we're focusing on right now, because we got rid of our camper, is doing what we can when we can. And what that looks like for us is trying to explore and just enjoy North Dakota for the next couple of years to its entirety. So one of the things I think is important is to keep like a big goal, and I think that's something that I have a few trips that I would love to go on sometime in my life, but that has to be something that we work towards in the future, and I don't want to overlook the time we have right now to do things. And so I told Crystal that I was going to think of a few that I like, and I wanted her to come up with a few that she liked, and we can put those kind of sprinkled around throughout the years and use those as central points, and then we could also do kind of little trips around that or in preparation for that. So for me, I would really love to go to Rio de Janeiro for Carnival, which is completely outside of my personality. I'd like to go to Mardi Gras, again, completely outside of stuff that I like to do. I'm not a huge Lots of People fan, but I'd like to do something really cool like that. And I would also like to take a 2, 3, 4 week trip and explore in one time Mexico, in one time the US, and in one time Canada. Crystal, what were yours?
I think it would be cool to go around the coast. I've been central my entire life, so I think that would be kind of cool. I also want to do the national parks in the US. I think that would be something to see a couple times, and it's a really great learning opportunity for the kids too, just to kind of get out there and explore and see the United States. I mean, the once in a lifetime things too, like, you know, I'd like to go to like the Grand Canyon. I'd like to go to like Niagara Falls, those kind of things too. But again, I do think that starting out small when we can is going to help make those big moments.
Sure. Yeah, like make little moments big moments.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
right now it's not the right time in our life to go do these big grand things. And so try to make the most out of the little things, I think, is huge.
But like, and you can also start out, you don't necessarily have to do like a big thing too. You can do your state parks, you can do your national parks if you're close to them. I mean, depending on what kind of time you have.
I think our kids are about the right age to do the passport programs that we talked about. In North Dakota, they have a North Dakota passport, which is like, I can't remember, 34, 36 different attractions throughout the state parks, state historical monuments, stuff like that. And the little passport books just have places to stamp, and it's a good way to, kind of keep a tally of what we're doing, but also give us a guide to where we should go and what kind of stuff we should do. And they also have those for the national parks. That's a big thing, I think, for us too. But that's just going to take years and years and years to do.
Are those like separate books?
Yeah.
What's wrong, buddy? In a little while, okay? We should get them like little backpacks so that they can carry their stuff like while we're actually exploring, but they can keep their like a book or it would be cool if we could get them like those like cameras where it like prints your picture out.
Yeah.
If we get that and then they can put that like with their stamps or something.
Sure.
That'd be a cool idea.
I think the state park passport is one that we could all do while we're like still a family. Because the national park one, there's just so many national parks and national historic places that.
But it's something that they can take along with them as they grow and get older and do things with their
Right.
families.
Like we could do one book for the state parks that we all just follow, but each of them individually, I think, should get their own national park book. Because then when they move on, when they have kids, maybe they'd like to do it.
This is a good idea. Instead of having them all have their own little cameras, why don't we have like a family one? Like if we're gonna do one book for the state parks, we
Yes.
also have one picture. We could do a family picture each one. That would be a good idea.
Well, I was thinking that we would do 4 national park books.
Like one for us.
The national parks one for us, and then one for each of the kids.
Yeah, but the state ones, then we're gonna get them all individual.
Yeah, we should be able to do that in a year and a half. So
That'd be fun though. I think the boys would really like that.
yeah. So the plan with the channel overall is just to document our family doing cool stuff and exploring North Dakota to start. We'll just see how it goes. I have a bad habit of putting expectations on things that are really big, and I'm really doing my best in this situation to not. I don't think anybody who's ever started a YouTube channel doesn't think in the back of their head like, oh man, it'd be so cool to one day make it real big and be able to do this. And as though that is in the back of my head, I'm doing my absolute best to just push that away and think, I'm excited to go to Lewis and Clark State Park, or I'm excited to go to the Natural History Museum. And we're going to use this as, well, a way to look back on what we've done as a family, but also try to keep ourselves in the moment, because I do a really poor job of that. Don't I?
That's why we compliment each other.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
But I do think that that's a lot of people though too.
Yeah.
I feel like people like waste so much of their time like wishing and hoping and like dreaming to go to these big places that we're losing out on our time that we can do these smaller ones too. And they might be just as cool.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, that's one of the big things with my career change. I closed a business that I had ran for 10 years. I had done nothing but focus on that business, try to make it grow, worked on it here, did this. It was like this. And in the back of my head, it was always, in the future, this is going to pay off. In 10 years, this is going to pay off. In this. And what had happened was I went 10 years, and I don't really remember the 10 years because I was so busy focusing on what's to come. And when we decided to make this change, it was so I could slam on the brakes and not sit and just hope for time to pass. Okay, so that's where we're at. This next summer coming up, North Dakota day trips. We're going to do a whole bunch of different trips throughout the state. Just showcase what we have, and I guess just inspire people to go do things even if they're not the big things. And you might just find out that those were the important things all along.
And I think it's gonna be interesting for like the younger families too, because we don't have like the perfect well-behaved children either. It's gonna be a real world.
Are you having trouble focusing with this freestyle violin happening in the background?
No, this is my life. So
Oh,
it's easy to
sweet goodness.
but like what we're going to realistically pack, what we should have packed, what we're glad that we took along, because we do have at least one younger kid. The other two are pretty self-sufficient, but they still have my legs hurt, I'm tired, have to go to the bathroom.
Well, I said it earlier in the video, like, oh, we just stopped making videos because we had a baby. And now he's 4, and now we're going to start doing it again. Like, we lost 4 years there by having that attitude. You know, we just lost. There's going to be a skip in our memories of videos because we didn't do it because we have young kids. And I know a lot of people who think that kids that are 4 or 6 or 7 or 8 are young kids. And I guess I just want to go out and do things and show people that it's actually not as difficult as you think. It's not simple. It's not as easy as 2 adults doing things, but
if we don't include them and take them along, they might never do it with their kids either.
Right. We'll just do nothing. I really want my kids to someday take their kids to do these things and be like, remember when mom and dad brought us to do this? Your kids learn more from what you do than what you tell them, right? So hopefully by us spending lots of quality time with them when they're young, maybe we even get to spend a lot more quality time with them when they're older. So for right now, we're going to focus on the things we can focus on, which is doing these short trips. And then for me, it's trying to get a little healthier. I know that if I had the perfect life where I could do whatever I wanted to and go wherever I wanted to, my physical health right now wouldn't allow me to enjoy it. So that's something that we can control right now. And so that's what the steps are going to be to correct that and get that in order so that once we grow the channel and we decide to start doing a little more bigger, more extravagant things, and when the kids get a little older that we can do more athletic things, that I'm capable of doing that stuff with them. I think that's the end. Good? Alright, thanks for watching. Videos are going to become much more consistent in the summertime. Oh man, this is going to be fun. We'll see you on the next one. I forgot to press record.